Yeah, hello everybody. Let's check out this one very quickly. Yeah, this is an 840G one. Yeah, and this one came in for not charging. You insert the DC. Of course, it's from the power supply, and you see from the power supply there, I'm going to have like how many milliamps? Sorry, let me push something here. 17 milliamps. You know, if the battery was taking any power, these milliamps are supposed to have gone high. Maybe I would be having like 100 and something milliamps. In some laptops, it go up to 2 point something if the laptop is working. But as you can see on this one, you're having just 17. Let me press in the power button. See the backlit keyboard is on, and now the amperes being drawn on that motherboard, the amperes showing on that power supply there, they are showing because that is the power that is being drawn by the motherboard. Otherwise, if the battery was taking anything, we would be having those amperes going up to 1 point something, 1 point or sometimes 2. Still, this is still not the battery charging. It's supposed to go from 1.8 to 2.5 amperes if the battery was working. So the machine is on. So let's see. 1 point, yeah, 1.5. So why does it sound like the machine is attempting to charge, but something is blocking the charging from happening? Oh, the machine is going out. Look, machine went out. Shut down by itself. So the power button is still on here. You see, the power button is still on. On the power supply, the machine is indicating it's still on. So why did that even happen? Okay, so the machine is turning on again. Okay, the machine is completely off. Now even the power button is not having an LED. And now we are going up to 13 milliamps. So let me try to power it on again. See how that machine is behaving. So the backlit keyboard is on, as you can see. But so I never understood why the machine went out. Why did it shut down by itself? Actually, I didn't shut it down. So I don't understand why that happened. So back to 1 point something, the milliamps being drawn by the motherboard. By now, we are 100% sure battery is taking nothing, totally nothing. Sorry. Yeah, so we are back to. So this time we don't have the PC thing. Oh, it's here. So now it sounds like the battery is attempting to charge, because if the machine is on and I'm having 1 point something milliamp, okay, in a few, let me pick a call. Okay, so yeah, I want you to see that the amperes are going from 1 to 0 point. So it's kind of that. Okay, let's turn it down and go back there and try to see whether you can grab that battery and try to take. If the battery is the cause here, because they're telling me they have tried to put other batteries. They came here with some 2-3 batteries and they were not working. And we know very well if if the machine is not charging, we know that this is something to do with the charging system, where we have the current resistor. Actually, we have the diode, the first and the second MOSFET, the BQ chip, that's charging management IC. Remember the conditions that the gate should be higher than the gate should always be higher. In other, and it depends with the NP channel and P channel MOSFET. Sometimes the gate is higher. On the other model, the gate is lower, 6 volts and 24 volts in mostly of these HP Elite books. And also the other thing that we're going to work on in case this is the case of a battery not charging is the diodes just near the area of the battery. Remember those diodes there. So I want to take some measurements here. Let me see. So the battery is out. So let's try to see this. So when I insert the charger, so what voltage is coming here? What voltage am I getting on here? I see a lot of people try to tell me that there should be some voltage here. You see, there's no voltage coming. Okay, let me try to put the machine on. Okay, the machine is on now. Let me see what voltage is coming to this part here. Okay, let me go to a little bit rating. I did a little rating because now I was on a very higher gauge. A lower gauge, let me see. Wow, we are getting nothing. So let me try to get a fair ground. Yeah, 0.94. It's not even a voltage. 0.94. So this is the ground, 0.94. So, is this supposed to charge the battery? That's the question. Is this supposed to charge the battery? Higher. Okay, you see, the 1 amperage now is not being drawn. The 1 ampere actually is, we are just about to get 1 ampere, 1.2. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? That was not battery drawing the power from the power supply. That was just motherboard. So it's not charging. Let me try to grab another battery here. Just a minute. Because let me see whether I can get another battery. Where's the previous battery? It's here. Okay, in a few. Yeah, so I have another battery here. So let me try to. So the machine is still on. So on that part of the battery, I can see an X. So let me just insert it when the machine is working. I know a lot of scientists here are going to shout at me. Hey, why are you putting in the battery when the machine is working? Whatever. Okay, let me see now. Another battery. So the charging sign is back. Let's see whether it's going to come out for 0%. What is this? Yeah, this comes as an original battery. What about the other one? Yeah, this one comes as a replacement battery. So 0%, is it coming out of that place? Okay, let's try to wait for some time and see whether that is going to work. I'll be back after some time. Maybe 30 minutes or maybe 20 to 15 minutes. Let's see whether you have 1%. Yeah, back. And nothing is going on. Actually, I'm having an X now. Okay, machine went out again. Wow, after all that time. Okay, you know what? Let me grab a new battery. A very, very new battery. And let me see. Let me see how this one is going to work out. Yeah, this is the battery. This is mine from the shop. This one I ship them from China. So let me see this one. But I think this one is not also going to charge. Because okay, I'm waiting for this machine to go out. I don't know why it's still okay, it's on again. So it's out. Oh, sorry, the battery is out. So what I'm trying to say is that these two batteries, one is coming as a replacement and the other one is coming as an original. This one original, this one replacement, but all of them are not charging. Now this one is charging from this one. I know is a good battery, but this one came with a machine. But when they came here, we also tried with some other original batteries they were having, and they never charged. So let me try one from the shop, and see whether it's going to work. Yeah, but I have seen a lot of things here. Actually, I'm very careful. There's a time, this is a very common problem here in my shop. A lot of machines are brought to me. They are having some charging issue. They come with some other batteries, and these batteries are not working. I don't know what is happening in the industry, especially in my country. I think people are running out of very counterfeit products, and that's why I always like to request my stuff from China directly. I always recommend a company that has got good reputation, or a company that is ready and willing to take accountability each and every time I face challenges with the battery. And the company that currently I'm shipping from, I can't complain anything about them. Actually, they are very diligent in what they do. So let me see this one. You'll be surprised this battery will be charging. Let me not also turn on the machine. A charging battery will start charging immediately on the power supply. It can start showing some amperes being drawn, and it could be that we are having, this is also the case. Actually, mine might also not charge, because you see, we're still getting the 17 amps we were getting before. These are the same amps we are getting in this case. So even my battery might be, but I don't know why could there be problem. Okay, let me try to press the power button. Let's see the amperage being drawn by the power supply. That one is going to guide us whether the machine is charging or not. Wow. Okay, 1 amps. That one we were seeing, 1 amp. Okay. So it's going out again like before. Wow, I don't know. So what am I getting here? Oh, my battery is 97%. Okay. Still not charging. 97%, and the amperage are the same. Yeah, I thought of that thing too. I thought of the same thing. That might be the case with mine. And so I think I may have to work on that motherboard. Yeah, so yeah, when I realized that this battery is not going to charge, I've tried to do a little bit of softwares, things like device manager. You come and checks drivers to do with the battery. I've come here, like clicked updated. One of the drivers was not well updated. You see now it's working. I don't know whether you can be able to see that, what I'm doing here. Okay, I don't know whether it's going to be a bit clear. Okay, I can show you with my laptop, with my computer. So let's go to the display mode. What you do in this case, you come to you press the Windows button and come to a device manager. When you come to device manager, you see this is the battery. You come here and right click and say update drivers. You search on automatically, and then you come to this one and you can update automatically. So what I've done, I'm not going to do this on this laptop because this one is okay. I've come and uninstalled and then updated again. I'll come to this one, uninstalled and updated again. And you can also see I have other drivers that are not well here. They are not actually updated. There's an exclamation, and that's not a problem because I don't have issue with that one right now. So I'm still having a so you can see there are still updates happening. Yeah, that one is okay now. And as I'm also having other updates here, you see, on Windows Update. I'm having this one 71% and 0%. So the machine was not well updated, and even you can see this. You see this one here. Try to show you this one. Shows that there are updates that are waiting to be, and you can see the updates here. Updates. So I'm going to finish the first of all updating the process and see whether the batteries are going to charge or not, and then I'll tell you when I restart the machine. Yeah, so I've done a restart, and now let me see. You see the machine is utilizing the battery, my new battery. You see now the power is at 56 and telling me 1 hour, but now remember it was not charging that battery. And also, so let's see now. So the amperes should tell us something. 1.5. Now you can see. Yeah, good. Going to 2.5. This is what I was saying. Let's see whether the battery is going to go up. 55. Let's see in a few. Oh, sorry, the microphone was off. Yeah, actually what I did is try to bring on the other battery to see whether it's going to work. Sorry. So now let me turn on. So yeah, so the machine is you see there are some software issues that can bring hardware problems. So this is what we are learning from this one. If you are not having a well updated laptop or laptop with all drivers, that is going to cost you something, because now here I understand that the drivers were not updated, and that's why the customer was having this problem of the battery charging. Let's see whether his laptop is going to charge. 1.6, I see 1.2, 1.4. I don't know whether this one is charging. Let's see here whether it's going to give us a percentage, but the amperage now are not 2 point something. No, this is not the battery charging. Okay, let's leave that so 0%. Okay, this one doesn't. Why am I not having 2 point something like the way I was having on this other battery here? Or maybe the battery is already damaged. Yeah? Now the amperage is telling me the battery is not going to charge, so let's not even bother with much time. Maybe the battery is already damaged. So let me return this one. See the amperage. Let me come with this one. Let's see whether the amperage are going to go up to 2 or 2 point something after I put this one. You see 2 point. So this one is you know what, this is what the customer is going to buy now, because his is already damaged. Now we just have to sell this one to him, but at least we have solved the problem. Now the laptop is charging and the customer now can go with the laptop on without the charger. He was complaining that every time the power is out, his work is getting lost because the laptop cannot maintain the power. So 56%, remember it was at 55. So let's see whether it's going to go at 56 or 57, I mean. And you see I'm stressing up my power supply. It's operating at 2 point and there's already a sound. It's struggling. That sound tries to show that the... Okay, let me try to remove and return. You see 57%. Yeah. So you see it's going up to 57%, and also the power supply is telling you. So yeah, that's it. There's no need of overdoing it now. So I think let me shut down an update. So we have seen that sometimes you have software problem causing your hardware problem not to work. So it's always good to have your machine up to date. Continued operation of my laptop without the correct drivers or without the updating of a driver. I don't know how many people have realized every time you are from installing a Windows on a laptop and you have not installed drivers, how hot that machine becomes very hot. You can see the kind of struggle that is caused by lack of drivers and lack of updated softwares operating in any machine. So due to continued operation of this battery without proper drivers or updated, the machine is the battery is bound to fail. And what I think in this battery is that there are some chips here on this part here that has overheated, and with time the battery is out, and now there's nothing else we can do about it. We just have to install the new one. Yeah, remember the battery I just showed you. This is the new one that I... Yeah, something else I've also noted with these models, maybe just to note this one before we go. When it comes to any laptop that you are a laptop that has an internal battery, you see the updating is taking place. That's very nice. Any laptop with an internal battery, please, if you don't want to go double cost, unless the person who have sold the battery to you confirms that they have a warranty for that battery, and anytime it's not working, they are going to give you a new one. Because I've found the replacement variant of any internal battery is a no-go zone. Don't do that. Just go for the original battery, and also to somebody that you trust, because I've also realized in the market there are original fake batteries actually, and I don't know how these people are able to do it. Somebody was telling me they're just taking out the cover. You see, this cover is branded original. They have a way of removing this cover very carefully, and they insert the replacement battery in there. You see the replacement battery does not have these connotations here. You see the difference. Yeah, this one has got a Hewlett Packard logo, and this one does not have. Anybody who is working with a battery that has got a Hewlett Packard logo, these are like the people who have been authorized by HP to be manufacturing the accessories, and the other ones are people who do not have the license from the HP to be manufacturing. So what they are doing, yeah, sir. So what these other peoples are doing, they are getting out the batteries, the lithium content inside the fake battery or the replacement battery, and putting it on the original battery. Only that the cover is the original one. So you see, you'll get tricked that this is a new battery, but in the real sense is a fake variant inside. So you understand what I'm saying? That is the difference in this case. So I don't know whether this one has been, but you know, that's why I like getting my product from China directly, because Chinese don't have that time. They want to do business, a good business, and they want to make relationship with you. And remember, a bad product might mark your shop, might stain your shop, or might stain your shop with dirt. Because if a customer comes to you, buys this battery, goes for 1 week, doesn't work, and they come back to you with the same problem, the battery is not working, and you don't help them out, they are going to start staining your shop there. Don't go there. The shop is having bad accessories. And so that's why it's very important, actually, even when you are sourcing your accessories, source from somebody who is accountable. For instance, when I take my accessories from China, I first of all need to know, in any case, how many years are you giving a warranty, or do you have a warranty? What about when I install my accessory on a customer's laptop and I'm having a problem, and I call you, hey, this accessories of yours is doing this and that, are you going to be accountable? Are you going to replace? In China, is, I know you think like he's going to put up one battery in a plane to come to me. No, in the next shipment, when I'll be ordering the next product, they're going to put a new battery for me there. And because they just tell you to take a video and let them see how the battery is behaving. So I always try to make sure that where I'm getting my accessories, I'm getting from people who are reliable. Do you know that? Because I need a good customer relationship. A customer can't come to you 2 to 3 days and they keep getting frustrated, and you expect that at that time they are going to come to your shop. They might forgive you. If lucky, they are going to forgive you for the first time, and they say, okay, maybe, these are gadgets, we understand, these are gadgets. For the second time you come and exchange, give them another battery, and the same problem occurs, that customer is out. And they are not coming back again. So it's very important that where you are sourcing your accessories, please make sure that you're accessing the correct accessories, the proper one, and accessories that are going to market your shop and not stay in your shop. Okay, so that is it for today, guys, and keep subscribing. Yeah, support the work there, like, share, and also down in the comment section, especially regarding the internal batteries and the replacement variant. What have you found yourself? Have you found these batteries, especially for the Elite Book 840 G3, 840 G1, 820 G1, G2, G3? If you put the replacement battery on those laptops, you are going to have trouble. It's still problem of not charging. So original variant, and be very careful on where you're getting that. So that's it. Let's meet in the next.